It's eventually leading to a victory over the Nazis. One local World War II vet put his boots down just days after the invasion. Today, he sat down with KSN's Morgan Thomas and talked about a time that he says shaped his life.
70 years later, Bob Rogers says his experience in World War II still shapes who he is. At the age of 90, he still keeps smiling and living life to the fullest, but took a step back today to remember his part in the Normandy invasion. He was a student at Wichita University when he decided to join the Army.
I started into school, and from there I started looking around, and all my buddies started disappearing. I kept saying, "Where are they?" I'd ask one of them, and he'd say, "Didn't you hear he joined the Army?"
Over the channel, there was heavy cloud.
It was 1943, and it didn't take long for his outfit to be sent overseas. His training earned him a spot with the 101st Airborne Division. Rogers landed on a beach a couple of days after the battle at Normandy began. What he saw continues to haunt him.
I just saw a lot of destruction. In Normandy, I used to see 2.5-ton trucks going along. That's a pretty good-sized truck full of bodies laying like cordwood. I've never told too many people about that because that's kind of disgusting to even think about.
Despite the gruesome scene, the soldiers knew they still had a mission.
Well, to get rid of the Nazis, and in fact, I liked the Germans real well, the German people, but they were led by a nut, Adolf Hitler, but he was also a smart nut. We are lucky that we beat them, and I think the only reason is because our youthfulness, our stupidities, and all those kind of things.
D-Day now represents a turning point for the Allies.
We had a lot of people from the farms, places that they had to improvise and things like that, and that's how I think the improvisation probably won the war for us.
While Rogers says it's been difficult to think or even talk about his experience during World War II, he believes it made him a better person.
I look back at it now, if I wasn't 90, I'd join again.
Morgan Thomas, KSN News.
Rogers was injured twice during his time overseas. Both times he was sent back to the front lines after he recovered. He just celebrated his 64th wedding anniversary with the love of his life, Irene. Congratulations to them. It looks like we are in store for